Hello, it's me again, here in Florida, trying to kill myself with heat stroke. Anyway, you will be surprised to hear that I want to experiment. Or not, if you watch my videos. And somebody inspired me to want to play with black and white recently. So I have myself a nice big 16 by 20 inch canvas they finally delivered after days and days and days from Michael's ordering online, which I will not do again for large canvases. Anyway, I have some carbon black, which is a high flow acrylics. It's not with a pouring medium, and I want to use some of it to cover parts of my canvas. By the same token, I have some of this iridescent gold fine, and I want to add that first because I know they'll dry pretty quickly, and then after that I'm going to do whatever else I want to do. So I'm just going to try some stuff I've never tried before, and if I don't like the way it looks, then we'll do something different, because I can. I don't even know if this stuff will cover, because it's pretty thin, which will teach me, you know, because this is the thin stuff. You should go for the thicker stuff. But I have had this around for a while, and so rather than not find out, I would like to find out if you can get away with this. And it's not looking like my favorite thing so far, but that's okay, because a lot of things aren't my favorite things in the beginning that turn out to be my favorite things in the end. So I'm going to put that away for now. And I am going to get my wet rag out, which if you're using a spatula, Good Grips by OXO Good Grips. Omelet turning spatula. I recommend them. Actually, I have an Amazon influencer page finally set up with stuff that I like there. So go check that out. And I did find these spatulas on that page. And so you can buy them from them, hopefully, with any luck at all. Somebody tried and I'm not so sure they were successful. See, that covered very nicely. And I do have a plan, thank you Anne-Marie, for buying some unicorn spit, but I don't really have the full amount of money to invest in the set yet, and I want to. Okay, so we're not doing anything extraordinary except for some abstract patterning on the back of this canvas, and my intention is to continue to play, to have some fun. And I just love black and white, and I'm pretty good with black and gold and white too, which is my plan, which is to go ahead and pull out either my dustpan from the dollar store. I use it as a reservoir for paint. You've probably seen that before if you watch any of my videos, and if you haven't, I recommend one. It's cheap and it's fun, and if I use it in a minute, you'll see why I say that. Anyway, so I don't know about the edges. I'm not going to worry about them yet. And I don't know how pouring medium will react over this stuff, but I kind of don't mind what I've got there. And I'm just going to keep tapping it off, because it will come off very easily off the spatula right now. And then I'm going to throw that spatula into my bucket of water I keep handy, which I only ever empty outside in the grass. Because if it goes in the pipes, you're in deep doo-doo. All right, I am going to take and made myself a place to put this away for a minute. I have not done, you know what, we're going to use that dustpan, and if I like it, we'll do some more of it. I found I had enough white to do this with, so I'm going to not use any silicone, and I'm going to see if I can make some patterns in here. Now, where'd the black I just brought, there's the black I just brought out, and I'm just going to pretend I know what I'm doing, because I can. And I have no idea. This is a variation on a ring pour, I hope. And we'll see what happens. I saw someone who, I'm not very good with names, honestly, I wish I was better. But I saw somebody use my dustpan technique with a ring pour method, and I liked the way it looked. And so I am going to endeavor to use an idea I got from someone else, like someone else is using mine, like everybody should, actually. And I'm not sure I'm going to go straight on with this, but I am going to go until I fill it up. And we're getting there. I think I'm going to back that off a little bit. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting these stripes in here. I want to do something else. that probably was wrong, but you know, I love to experiment. What can I say? So I'm just going to keep, whoops, yep, well, I did tape the hole, so we should be okay with that. I'm just going to put that right down there for a moment. I hope that I have plenty of room over here. I could even rest that inside that. Ooh, that's a great idea. I have a bead pan. That's going to be another thing I do this with, but that dustpan fits in there, so I may just rest that out of your line of sight for a moment over that way. I don't know why I put the top back on that. Anyway, this is cool. I think we're having fun. We got 14 minutes of fun left. I'm going to try what I just said and put that over there. Oh yes. Oh, hey, that leveled it out. I'm going to even add another dollop or two. That's just perfect. Check that out. I have a lot more gold than I anticipated, so I'm going to throw a couple more alternatives in there at the very end here. It's a little more uneven than I expected. Maybe my surface has gone unlevel again. So, as I am wont to do, I am going to take whatever I've got started here, and I'm going to do something unexpected, I think. And that will be to use the stripiness that I'm seeing coming out of here, because that was my idea. I saw those stripes and I said, I like that. Now I have a lot, and I could add more now if I wanted to. I have a lot of paint left in there, but not as many stripes as I'd like, so maybe I'll pull this over here and show you. We'll just drop some more of that down there. And some more of that. And some more of that. I hope it's not too much. I don't want mud, but I don't think I can make gold mud. Oh, that would be cool. Gold mud. Ooh, cool. Alright, I'm going to tip my canvas up. And then I'm going to watch as my golden wood grain escapes my dustpan. I didn't do any tipping so far. I do have a gap right there, and I am going to sneak my spatula, my little spatula, over there. I could probably do quite a bit of tipping on this. I brought some silver out too. Silver is not usually my friend, but I like it. It doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means it doesn't cooperate with me very well, and I don't know why, but someday I'll find out. Alright, so I think we can probably go back in and we can spatula a few more things out, but I've lost most of my pattern, so I'm going to do what I've been doing and just add some more paint. This time I'm going to make sure with some white, because we seem to have plenty of gold. Ah! Slippery butterfingers. Oh, I see a bubble. I don't want to go crazy with this. Yeah, don't go crazy, it's a short trip. Okay, so I have a turntable. I want to use my turntable. God, I love black and white. I want all of that to go right back in there, except for what I let out. I don't mind that that gold is going out there. That's cool. Just going to keep dragging that right down. I lost a little bit off. I don't have all of the white I still thought I wanted, but I'm not done yet. And I'm going to go back and add some more white. Because I can. Because I'm liking what's happening. And not only am I going to add some more white, I'm going to add some more black. Oh, I was up on something. I was on level. I'm losing my caps. I didn't bring my colors out today. I don't have a lot of time to do this, but I have time to do one. And I really just wanted to play so badly. Oh, and I am liking what I'm seeing too. Wow. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I'm coming right down here and letting that black and white right out. I'm going to let some of that run. Whoops. Caught my belt loop. I'm going to use my dustpan as a mark making tool. I'm going to dribble a little bit. I got some nice black on the edge there. I'm going to use that. I'm seeing that black as a very useful thing right now. And where I want to put it is right there. I'm loving these natural patterns. They're just beautiful in my opinion. And I always wanted to do this, and I think it's pretty cool. It's working for me. The composition is okay. I have nice black there. I should put the glasses that are on my head on my face, because then I would actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Whoops, right off the edge. Okay, so that's cool. Now we have dribble ability. I can take what's left in this dustpan and I can just pour it where I want, if I want to pour it somewhere. And I'm not thinking it needs a whole lot of pouring. I'd like that to go back, thank you. I don't have a ton of paint left, but I have enough paint left so that I can continue with my experiment in all kinds of new ways. I don't want to lose all that background black or white that I added first. I'm not unhappy with that at all. It wasn't too hard. I mean, maybe there's a certain amount of talent that goes with the skill level, but everything that I know I got from practice. If anybody tells you that they are immediately able to do things, I would not trust them. Not immediately. I'm good at lots of stuff, but pouring took me a while to be different than the crowd. And the crowd is getting different, and I'm appreciating seeing them become creative, and I'd like to think that I might have a little something to do with that. All of them can't be ignoring me completely. Some of them, I know Miriam watches. Hi Miriam. I love Miriam. Miriam's awesome. And Gina DeLuca is also a nice inspiration. Kudos Gina. And while I'm shouting out to people and pouring pouring with the rest of my dustpan away over the edges of my painting, I think I'm going to come up from the other side and let that stuff run right down. Maybe I'm going to even it out inside my dustpan first. Pretty patterns. Loving those patterns. Yes, there's another mainism slipped right out. Yep, I'm going to let those go right over the edge as well as I can. God, I'm shaking. It's been a day since I made any movies, and I'm shaking already. I don't mind that. That's cool. I think I'm going to do it again over here. It's a because I can moment. I'm just going to keep... Anyway, so my shout out is to my friend Jackie, who showed up locally and has computer skills, mad computer skills. Thank you, Jackie. And I do not have. I have everything I know I have learned myself. And so I don't know photo editing, and I need to. And I don't know Word, and I need to. And business is picking up, and I need to know stuff. And thank you, universe, and thank you, higher powers, and thank you, Jackie, for being my angel. I so appreciate it. You have to know that. And I don't mind those edges being, you know, like maybe a little contrived looking, because they're still really, really cool. And I love wood grain anyway. I mean, really. I don't know that many people that don't. I'm sure there's somebody who doesn't. I'm going to keep using my fingers and pulling the stripe pattern down where I see it has a place to go. And I'm going to let my paint tip forward. It's getting warm. It's setting up a little. But I also have my spatula. Never forget you have your spatula. So I'm just going to do that right now. And maybe I'll let some of that dribble down. It's dribbling down on me. Hey, we have a dot. I'm not being very swift right now, but that's okay, because I was busy talking, wasn't I? Okay, there's my spatula. I'm going to take a look at that pretty pattern in there. That's just gorgeous. I want to take that and do something with it. What can I do with it? Let's see if I can add it to the center of something. Look at that. Did you know? Did you know you could do that? You know, you pick up patterns out of a pan of paint and just spread them right wherever you want them to go. And I have enough paint left in this pan to go right on my edges. And I'm sorry, I'm probably out of camera shot, I just realized. I apologize. But as simple as this this 3-color thing is, it's good for me. I'm happy. I want a dot right there. There we go. And I could probably pull my skewer through if I felt like I needed to. Right now I want a little dot of black right there because I see a little piece of canvas. And I can also take my squeeze bottles if I want. Maybe I will, just because I can. Just to see what happens. And accent some of the stuff that's here already. I really am very curious to see how the fine fluid art, the Liquitex, is it? No, it's golden, I'm so sorry. How the golden dries and melds with, or does not meld with, yeah, get your words right, the rest of the painting. But I don't have any rules like some people do about what's right. I just do what I want, like that. And I'm not sure I like that as much as I wanted to like that. I don't have much paint left, so that's kind of cool. I don't know that I want all of this to show through up there. And I like that gold color, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off my spatula very thoroughly and use it to spread some of that gold around, and evidently some of that black around. And there's all kinds of stuff you could do in there. I see. Drag things out. I don't think you need to have the, why do I keep having a brain cramp? The high flow acrylics to make this work by any stretch of the imagination. I do not think so. I think you can do this with pouring medium. And I am pretty pleased with myself. I don't think anything weird is going to happen when I, oh, I see some stuff I want to fix. I'm not done. Okay, and I'm going to use pouring medium to fix it too, even though that's not what was there, because this is really an experiment, and I want to see, I really do want to see how these things all work together, if they work together at all. I'm not one who has a problem seeing canvas through things. I like the canvas texture. I'm going to blow that briefly. To fill the space. I kind of liking the idea of adding some more white negative space, but I'm also realizing that there's nothing terribly wrong with this, and although I can play, drag some stuff around just to see what happens, I think I'd rather wait and mess with the next one as she moves paint. Okay, well, I'm entitled. It's my painting. I'll do what I want. Yeah, you could add all kinds of weird textures. Now there is Floetrol in there, which will, when the paint is agitated, see, I like that crisp edge, we'll make cells, and we have some pretty cells. And if I did this, a lot less of this, and then tipped it, it would probably be also be very interesting. And so I think there will be another version. I don't know, it sort of needs something. And I have a whole minute left. Woo! I think it needs just something. Like that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay then. So, I have icons on my YouTube header to help me out with anyone who might want to see me continue doing this for as long as possible. Their PayPal donation button, or a subscription to help me via Patreon, which is a monthly thing. I did mention that I have an Amazon influencer page going with products that I like, and sometimes products I like to use. Yes, I added a spiral. Yes, I did. And I might do it again. And I see that there's a little bit more gold that I want to fix. Because no matter how much I said I like the canvas showing through, maybe I don't like it as much as I said. So, adjustments will be made. I'm going to say goodbye. We're counting down from 10, and Priscilla out. It was lovely to have you join me, and if you're still here, I'm going to be touching up these sides for a little bit. There's the timer. And I'm going to go. I'm going to see what you can see, hopefully. I left you in shot